the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At power forward, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. At the L forward position, Elgin Baylor. At center, Wilt Chamberlain. At shooting guard, Oscar Robertson. At the other guard, Jerry West. The head coach of the visiting team is Jordi Fernandez. It's time to make the starting five for the Boston at the point.
And losing Kevin Durant as well as Kyrie Irving, that definitely hurt the Nets, but their front office is very happy with the haul that they were able to get.
And they can really build, and it's going to be fascinating, I think, Shams, to watch them build.
First-time head coach and Jordi Fernandez, they know that they're building for the long haul and the long term. It's not just about one season in Brooklyn. They're trying to compete and have sustainable success.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Baylor. Robertson is out there with West. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the power forward. And for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here's West. And stolen by White. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. West against Holiday. Shoots a fader. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
White, bounce pass. Down low. West is there. And it's Brown that time on the assist by White.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Robertson against White. Robertson kicks it to West. Robertson outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Chamberlain. Here's West. With the clock winding down, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Porzingis. There's the three. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity now.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Now here's Tatum. Jerry West unable to get his shot to go. Tatum passes to Brown. Off target from three-point range. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They trail by one. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Holiday with it. In the loss to the Warriors the other night, definitely not himself. Brown deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis inside, guarded by Chamberlain. Here's Robertson. Doesn't go for him. White with the defensive effort. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Tatum dishes to Brown.
Brooklyn foul. Jerry West. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the basket by Tatum.
He's so good in that medium range area. Tatum can create space and shoot over the top.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. West, that's good.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Now here is Holiday. Scoreless thus far. Right the pass to Holiday. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum's shot is off. The Nets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Baylor kicks it to West. From the high post. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And how about the lift West gets on his shot? Leaning back just a touch. Very difficult to contest.
Now here's Tatum. And Holiday has it in the corner. Back to Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Chamberlain dishes to Robertson. West outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Boston trailing. Porzingis finds Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Nets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. West with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Chamberlain, the pass to Robertson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
And he makes the first. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That's someone, wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, we sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that out.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And White kicks to Tatum. White, a screen on Baylor. And here's Tatum for 3.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Robertson outside. Pass to West. Shoots over White.
Brooklyn foul. Wilt Chamberlain. First personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics trail by 4. Holiday surveying the floor. Inside is Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Put your hands together and welcome to...
Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jaylen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right. They're all fun to watch. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, nice hustle by Tatum. When an all-NBA level guy is giving effort like that, it's infectious.
Now here's West. He's got 5. Left side, Baylor. Pass to Dandridge. Back to Baylor. And here's West for 3. Rebounded by Tatum.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Tatum draws the double. Holiday finds Brown. Holiday sets the pick for Brown. Drills it from outside. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Great call having Brown run pick and roll. He is so confident with the ball in his hands.
And West now, top of the key. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. And the Nets lead by 1.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. And the basket by Tatum. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have and more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Get down.
Brooklyn making some changes. Robertson comes in for Chamberlain. And Allen subbed in for West.
On the court.
And the Celtics with possession here.
In the first 2 minutes.
Robertson against Brown. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Shams, no team is going to run off titles like Boston did in the 60s. But these Celtics have a chance to win their share. What a great start for them.
An absolutely loaded roster. Everyone can defend. Everyone can shoot. They love the versatility they have on their team, and you have to be able to play multiple positions and be versatile to play on this team. It's hard to find a weak link, and it's really championship or bust in Boston.
And it feels so great for their coach, Joe Mazzulla. I know we'll get into that down the road. What a great job he's done.
A young coach who has really found his stride.
Now, here's Brown. Last game with 30 points. Davison can't hit.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Robertson can't get it to go.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
6 on the shot clock. Brown the pass to Hauser. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Baylor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He goes on Jason Tatum. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Elgin Baylor at the line for 2.
Free throw good from Baylor. So he gets them both. Here is Tatum. He's got 7. Fires from way outside. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. But this is what we signed up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Dandridge. He's out there with Allen. Baylor is out there with Robertson. And it's Hetzel in at the 4 slot. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
Tatum with another miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the Greyhound, really one of the original two-way players. Dandridge, quick and fluid right there from mid-range.
Now here's Tatum. Poked away. Baylor with the steal. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way. Pass to Hetzel. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for the Nets. And that one misses. Comes up empty down low. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Pocket 6. Over Allen. And it's good off the back rim and in. Hauser's got the game tied up here for Boston. Here's Dandridge. Outside Baylor. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Goes back up. And the rejection by Tatum.
And there's Tatum's length showing up at the defensive end. What a play.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Now here's Allen. Still scoreless. Here's Baylor. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Tatum kicks to Cornette. Pass to Hauser. Tatum against Dandridge. Tatum no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Shireman. Broke loose. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Here's Hetzel, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Baylor against Tatum. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Allen passes to Henson. A shot missing. Good work defensively by Horford. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pass to Shireman. Here's Cornette, defended by Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Baylor kicks to Allen. With his first shot attempt, and Shireman pulls it down. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Tatum, that's for 2, and the jumper is good. Tatum's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, no question Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
Back to Allen. Elgin Baylor on the wing. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Pass to Shireman. It's rebounded by Baylor. Baylor's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hetzel. Outside Baylor. And it's blocked. Tatum with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Tatum's shot is off. Brooklyn trailing. Allen outside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
There they are. Make some noise for Celtics Entertainment.
West is checked in for the Nets. Robertson comes in for Allen. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Brown outside. Pass to Porzingis. Now Tatum. He's got 15. Over Baylor. Tatum using his size inside.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Robertson outside. It doesn't go for him. Holiday with the defensive effort. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And the shot goes in. And it's a 3-point Boston lead.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Now here's West. He has 7. Outside Baylor. Here's Dandridge. Shot clock at 5. West. Here's the floater. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brown outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brown's got 12.
This shot used to be a question mark for Brown coming into the league. Now you got to guard him from deep.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on White. West against White. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 23 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
No, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. The first free throw is good.
Considered one of the best players in the game right now, Tatum is hungry to win titles to add to his growing legacy.
And he makes both free throws.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
Robertson passes to West. Back to Robertson. Brown against Dandridge. The Nets need to get a shot off here. They could use a bucket. Hetzel, no good. Boston leading by 8. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Monday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
The Nets making a switch here. Robertson, he's checked in. And so Tatum nails them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
Check out some stats for Derek White. A very nice season for him last year. And he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. And Brooklyn has possession. It's a 10-point game. To the left side wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Al Horford, he's checked in for Tatum. And the second free throw, good. Celtics on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Screen by Porzingis. Brown kicks to White. The three from Porzingis. The rebound by the Nets. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And it just seemed to me they wanted it more. I mean, you look at the second chance buckets, didn't play a whole lot of up and back. I mean, they stayed with each shot, grabbing the rebound, converting when they could.
And so White will bring it up for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Porzingis kicks to Holiday. Brown outside. Porzingis with a screen on Dandridge. And here's Brown outside. And another shot. And Porzingis with the lay-in. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game.
And they have been really active on the boards this quarter. Those second chance points are keeping them in the game.
Robertson passes Dandridge. Pass to West. The Nets working the ball around now. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Porzingis with the rebound.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Here's Horford. Brown outside. Drops in the tray. Brown's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, that's his second made three of the quarter. Third of the game so far.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
Tricky move by Brown inside, making sure he gets the whistle and completes his motion.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
He's off on the first. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Chamberlain's checked in for the Nets. Baylor comes in for Dandridge.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Now here's West. He's got 7. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Chamberlain, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
West against Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Horford. White, wide open. He fires. And it's off from 3-point range. West, right side. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Jerry West. 1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. And so it's Boston, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And the 3-point shot has been big for him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by court. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And thank you for joining us as with 2 quarters in the